So tonight I'm doing Postmate deliveries and skating around, and while I was skating and looking around, I couldn't help but notice how the sky was super dark. I couldn't see the stars that were in the sky. There's lots of lights here in LA, trust me, but none of them were stars. Being from Texas, I see a lot of stars every night. And I realized that because of the light pollution here, I couldn't see the stars that I love to see back home. I got to thinking about the stars and how many there are, and it made me think about Genesis chapter 15, where God told Abraham that he promised him that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Actually, God told Abraham, he said, go outside and count the stars in the sky if you can. That's how many descendants you will have. You think about today, and say Abraham lived today, there'd be so much light pollution that maybe he wouldn't be able to see those stars. But does that mean that they wouldn't exist? Say Abraham went outside and God said, count the stars, and Abraham couldn't see them. Does that mean that God's promise was any less real? I think that those stars are a lot like the callings that God's put in our lives. And sometimes we can't see those callings. Sometimes I can't see those callings. And even though I can't see what his calling is for the next part of my life, or maybe you can't see what God's promise is, does that make it any less real? Does that make it exist any less? Just because we can't see the stars because of pollution, does that make them any less real? I guess that's my question for me tonight, is do I trust that God's promise is still there, even though I can't see it all the time? And my question for you is, what are your callings that you can't see, that God's put in your heart? What are the promises that he's made you that you kind of gave up on because you can't see them? Just because you can't see the calling that God has for your life, it doesn't mean it's not real. Just like at night, just because I can't see the stars here, doesn't make them any less beautiful.